Hello, grade 4. Welcome to another read aloud. We are going to read chapter number 4, The Contest. Now, today, even though she and Peggy had been late to school, Maddie was glad she had not had to make fun of Wanda. She worked her arithmetic problems absent mindedly 8 times 8. Let's see. Nothing she could do about making fun of Wanda. She wished she had the nerve to write Peggy a note because she knew she would never have the courage to speak right out to Peggy to say, "Hey Peg, let's stop asking Wanda how many dresses she has." When she finished her arithmetic, she did start a note to Peggy. Suddenly she paused and shuddered. She pictured herself in the schoolyard, a new target for Peggy and the girls. Peggy might ask her where she got the dresses she had on, and Maddie would have to say that it was one of the Peggy's old ones that Maddie's mother had tried to disguise with new trimmings so that no one in room 13 would recognize it. If only Peggy would decide of her own accord to stop having fun with Wanda. Oh, well, Maddie ran her hand through her short blonde hair as though to push the uncomfortable thoughts away. What difference did it make? Slowly, Maddie tore the note and she had started into bits. She was Peggy's best friend, and Peggy was the best liked girl in the whole room. Peggy could not possibly do anything that was really wrong, she thought. As for Wanda, she was just some girl who lived up on Boggins Heights and stood alone in the schoolyard. Nobody in the room thought about Wanda at all, except when it was her turn to stand up for oral readings. Then they all hoped she would hurry up and finish and sit down because it took her forever to read a paragraph. Sometimes she stood up and just looked at her book and couldn't or wouldn't read at all. The teacher tried to help her, but she'd just stand there until the teacher told her to sit down. Was she dumb or what? Maybe she was just timid. The only time she talked was in the schoolyard about her 100 dresses. Maddie remembered her telling about one of her dresses, a pale blue one with cerise colored trimmings, and she remembered another that was brilliant jungle green with a red sash. You'd look like a Christmas tree in that, the girls had said in pretended admiration. Thinking about Wanda and her 100 dresses all lined up in the closet, Maddie began to wonder who was going to win the drawing and color contest. For girls, this contest consisted of designing dresses, and for boys, of designing motorboats. Probably Peggy would win the girls' medal. Peggy drew better than anyone else in the room. At last, at least that's what everybody thought. You should see the way she could copy a picture in a magazine or some film star's head. You almost tell who it was. Oh, Mary did hope Peggy would win. Hope so. She was sure Peggy would win. Well, tomorrow the teacher was going to announce the winners. Then they would know. Thoughts of Wanda sank further and further from Maddie's mind. And by the time the history lesson began, she had forgotten all about her.